Hello and good evening. Welcome to tonight's stream. Well, I thought I was going to be Benny Mo, mates, for a short while. I thought maybe I got the room key wrong, but it's all good. We've got a few people that have jumped in. I can see Will's racing, Ollie, and myself. Looks like Jack could be joining shortly. And yeah, we'll just see how things go. If we only get 2 or 3 of us in, we've always got the option to open this up as public if we want to, or I might just quietly disappear and go to sleep. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We will see what happens. I just about got through last night by the skin of my teeth. Not quite sure how. Tonight, yeah, my cold is a little bit worse. My nose is streaming. And I will almost definitely be muting myself at times during this one. You don't want to be looking at my ugly mug, so let's just get on to spectate, and I'll put you on board with Will. I have got my headphones today again. I am going to be dropping into those when we're racing, and we'll just see how we can get on. Already got quite a few people in the chat. James of Shear has dropped in. Looks like he might join us. His partner can look after the hits. Would be good. Jack Kobe is in. Greg White is in as well. And Price is a bit quiet. Jack Kobe says you're very quiet. The game is very loud. That's because I haven't put my microphone on, mate. There we go. That might be a bit better. That might be just a little bit better. I've got my microphone on the other side of the room. Well, not quite on the other side of the room. The other side of the rig. Too far away. Hopefully that should be a little bit better. That should be better. As already, brain like a sieve all over the place. Really not feeling it tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let everybody know that we're going to get into the racing at 10 past. And it's going to be the same format that we ran last night and Friday. I'm yet to do a poll to see which format people like best, but I'm just seeing how this one runs. So what we're doing is it's just a 10-minute practice, and then let me just come out of there for a second. I want to put the replay options on. Oh, there we go. We do a 10-minute practice, which gives people some track time, some time to get to grips with the track, except in the car, and then that practice session will define the grid, and then it's set to slowest first. Worked okay on Friday, worked okay yesterday. The only downside for me is I don't have the luxury of having the full grid order on the screen that I can go through very, very slowly. So that at the moment is about the only downside that I can see to this new format. The races tonight, we've got Barcelona GP, no chicane. I actually like this one with the chicane, but the randomizer decided to throw up the no chicane option, so that is the one that we're doing. People that do the daily races actually prefer this option because they're used to that final corner and the run down to the long straight, the fast start finish straight. And if you can get through that long corner well, just as Ollie's doing here, then you do get the opportunity to slipstream and overtake into the first corner. James likes the chicane. I do too, really do. Then we're off to Watkins Glen short, 15 laps around there. That is basically going to be just practice for tomorrow. And you're going to see a few of us will be in the Hyundai Elantra, as is Ollie, flashing his lights at me as he comes towards the camera. Circuit de Sainte-Croix B. 5 laps in the GR4 will be race number 3. Then we're off to Grand Valley Highway for the first of 2 GR3 races. 5 laps around there in the evening. And then we're off to Sardegna, the only one that really sort of tips things on its head a little bit, because we're 8 laps, 5 and 5 tyres and fuel in that one, and you've also got to run the racing soft and the racing medium tyres. So we'll see how that one goes. William, good evening. Thank you for popping into the chat as well, my friend. Hope you're going well. No spinning tonight, mate. Expect to see you up there on the top step once or twice, or if not, chasing Jack Kobe hard in second. For the moment, I don't know if we've got... Who have we got in? Actually, let me just have a quick look. We've got Greg White, Ollie, me, Henny, Will, and Will's Racing. So if we get this one underway pretty quickly, then might be able to get a race in and beat Jack Kobe. The only way I can beat Jack Kobe is by getting into a race that he's not in. Let's see if we can get some... That's better, in here now. Whoa. So I am going with the Elantra because of tomorrow, even though this is not my favourite car. But I do need to get some track time in it. Even on the soft tyres, I'm going really deep. Let me just let this Citroen through. So as I said, we need to do a flying lap or two around here. Otherwise, the game will not know how quick we are and where to rank us. And then we'll be at the back of the grid, I believe. Or maybe at the front as it's slowest first. I'm not quite sure what it does. I think it puts you at the back. Just drop back a little bit. Got nobody behind me. Well, nobody directly behind me, that is. Let's warm this one up. That wasn't a great exit of that corner. Good evening, Ollie. That's a track limit penalty there. Now that I didn't realise. Right, we're not going to set a time now anyway. So let's just come out then. And we will be not starting in a good place in this one. We've got Greg White in the Elantra, Wheels is in the Elantra, Ollie's in the Elantra, so am I, Henny's in the Citroen, Will is in the Supra, Jack Kobe is just about to join, I hope. So we'll just give him a moment just to get himself sorted out. And then we'll get this one underway on or around about 10 past. I will probably smack that mute button at some point and go quiet. Again, I apologise if I do. But while I'm concentrating on racing, I do not want to be snipping and stuff. Ollie says, are you also under the weather, Mitch? I am. I guess you are too from that comment. I hope that you get better too. Yeah, I've got streaming cold, a cough, and the cough is set my head off. badly. So yeah, I've got a bad headache, and every time I cough, I get searing pain back through my forehead, which is my brain condition that I've got at the moment that I'm under the hospital for. And it was easing, and now it's getting worse with the cough. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this cold goes away quickly and everything settles down very quickly before I go to see the hospital. So yeah, I probably will not be able to talk too much tonight, if I'm honest. Always difficult to know where to brake and turn into the first corner there. Oh no, too deep, way too deep. Picked up a horrible track limit there. I was trying to stay ahead of Jack and handed the place to him good and proper. Hello, Dan. Good to see you back. It'd be great to see you on track, but hope everything is going as well as can be expected. I know that things are not easy with you at the moment. So nice to see you saying hello, though, my friend. My Discord comment to you earlier on was not to entice you back by any stretch of imagination, my friend. I will be over the moon to have you back racing, but only if you're ready, my friend. Jack and Greg getting a bit too far away from me now, and I've got Henry behind. penny behind even. Can't even read tonight. Ah, it's going to be a penalty. There we go. That's going to hand the place to Henny and drop me further back from the guys in front. I've got a sneeze in a minute now as well, into the bargain. Dan, never for a minute did I think you were ignoring me, mate. I did not expect an answer at all. It was literally reaching out just to say, thinking about you. I didn't expect an answer, mate. Wheels, go through, mate. I'm all over the place. Somebody just mentioned that there is a chat room open at the moment for anybody that wishes to join it. The only reason I don't join it, shimmy, I'm not muted, is because it's just one thing too many for me when I'm streaming to listen in on a chat and also talk to you guys. Right hand side, Ollie. Oh, oh, fifth. Not good, but all things considering, probably better than I should expect. Oh, right. Nice little warm-up. Frenchie, good evening. And Gamer Dan, obviously, good evening. Great to see Dan in. And even Ollie's gone with a Dan. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Let's share it. Okay. Henny, no. Don't believe we did bump at all. Don't believe we bumped at all, mate. All good. Jack Kobe was your winner at 149.269. The only one in the 149s, actually. So well done, Jack. Greg White in second. 150.384. And Henny in third with a 153.85. Wilson fourth. I got fifth. Ollie sixth. And Will in seventh. To start the night, Jack Kobe, Greg White and Henny. 1, 2, 3. Right, we're now heading into one of the races that I really want to do tonight. Really want to give this one a go. Excuse me a second. Yeah, really want to give this one a go, and I'm hoping I can get through this. Dan says, haven't raced since early April, so we'll be rusty, and apologies for issues I may cause. Don't you worry about that, my friend. Do you not worry about that? Nollie's saying what everybody's thinking here. I've missed my topless wonder. I was waiting for somebody to say it. I really was. Right, I did this with soft tyres last night. I want to give this a go on mediums tonight and see how we go. Now, I do want to try and do reasonably. So what I'm going to do is we will start this race at, where are we, 23, so 33, 35, I think. That gives people just over 10 minutes to get a couple of laps in. Dan's topless at the moment. Too much information, my friend. Too much information. Tell you what, in some respects, I wish I was topless. I am like boiling here. I've got the fan on full pelt and it's just doesn't feel like it's doing diddly squat. But there we go. Okay, so Watkins Glen short course. So we do have the bus stop to contend with, but then we head off around to the right hand side to pick up the left hander into the end of the end of the end of the lap for this one. So instead of heading off down there, we head round, and then magically we pick up the final corner, as if by magic. We don't want to go off, and then we want to get this turned before we wallop the wall. And then one of the key things coming down to this one is getting it slowed down and then across the inside of the curb for a good old run down and up the hill. And I completely missed that. Overtaking opportunities here. If you can get a good exit on that corner and the car in front doesn't. I'm hoping I remember when I'm muted and not muted. There will come a point tonight where I'm probably muted and I'm jabbering to myself. You won't be able to hear me. Will be fun. for the moment, I believe that we are all good. Medium tyres looking pretty good here. In the British touring cars, we do need to run all of the compounds, so you will probably see different people running different compounds in this one and wonder why. That is the reason why. I was running soft yesterday, had a great battle with some of our fast racers, but they were on the slower medium tyre, so I thought I'd give that one a whirl today. I need to open up that corner more, I think. Really not using enough of the track. Did a lot of defending into this corner last night, this bus stop. Number one Pops, good evening, my friend. Also found last night, the racing soft tyres did not last. They were not durable around here, so there's going to be some serious tyre management to be done in the main race tomorrow evening. Incidentally, the main racing will be starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow. If I can, I'll be on at 8:30 to get some warm-ups done, but main event starting at 9 o'clock. We will run a qualifying race, a qualifier, followed by 3 races of 15 laps, I believe. That's what we're doing now, isn't it? I think it's 15 laps. Each race has to be run on a different compound of tyre. Which tyre you run when is entirely up to you. So quite a lot of pressure. And there's also a reverse grid, which, if I'm not mistaken, there's been a rule change leading up to the races being started. We were switching, I think it was the top 8 places, and I think that has now changed, so we'll learn more about that tomorrow. At the end of the day, the way I'm feeling, I'm just going to go with the flow. D-Locks on the charge at the moment, sitting in one of the quickest laps. I'm off there. A 1:15.024 from Ollie now to go slightly quicker. A 1:16.3, and I'm going to half second penalty for that one, and we're starting in a moment. So yeah, I am going to be well down the order. 35, so I've got a little bit more time. Let me just get back out. Oh no, Jack's puppy's eating his AirPods. Oh, that isn't good. Ollie with the understatement of the year there. A little message there from Stiggy about a bad leg from what I could see there. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Hope that it's nothing too serious. Thank you, Ben. Bother. Tell you what I haven't done. Great balance. Not very easy to do computery things while you're trying to race. But I've got an incorrect setting on my machine that I'm trying to sort out. Hopefully that has now sorted it. I'll check in a moment. Still too slow. Some of these guys are so fast. Greg White, a 1:15.1. Game of Dan straight in with a 1:15.2. He promised me he was going to be slow. He's just banged in a second fastest lap time. Henny with a 1:15.2 as well. I'm not sure who's in fourth. Ben Clock, a 1:15.4. Will with a 1:15.7. And I'm in the 1:16s. So still a lot of work to be done. To try and reduce that lap time. Of course, they could be on soft tyres. That is the key thing here. I don't know what tyres they are on. You could see last night when I was on the softs and Jack and Greg were on the mediums and I was managing to stay with them. That was all down to tyres. Maybe the medium compound tyres are picked up a half second now. Maybe the medium compound tyres are giving away half a second or so. That was a 1:15.8, so still a second off the leaders. Of course, what I should be doing is doing laps on the softs and then switching to the mediums. But for the moment, I've got my mate Dan in front. I've not raced with Dan for such a long time. I just want to try and get on the back of him and just have a bit of a race and a bit of fun before we get into the main race and he disappears on me. Because you know he will. Alas, I'm going to drop back a bit now. Minutes. Oh, Dan disappears. Right, potentially one more flying lap. Those cold and flu tablets finally kicking in. Going any quicker. Slightly banana, and I don't think that was quick through that section. Felt slow to me. Was slow. Alas, it is time. It's not going to be quicker. No, not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Right. Wow, we suddenly got a load of people in for this one. We have got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Wills Racing, Game with Dan, Ollie and D-Locks, me, Ben Clock, number one Pops, Henny, Will and Stiggy. Can't necessarily tell you the order of the race because if people come into the pits, I think it loses the time. But Jack Kobe's doesn't know what to do. He's going to have to race with what you're going to do is go around the racetrack going boom, 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 you know, like a 3-year-old sitting in his dad's car. Boom, 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 boom. You know, we've all been there. We've all done it. We've all done it. Make up your own sound effects. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we can lean on these tyres a little bit more than we did last night. I think a couple of guys behind are working together. Oh, I just saw number 1 pops out the corner of my eye there. Oh, that was a bit iffy. I hope we're good, but I think that was my corner on the way in. Now, though I'm on the medium tyres, I do wonder whether I'm on the best tyres for this particular race tonight. Because those on the softs, and they watched me on them last night, are likely going to have to pit or look after them. Whereas I think on the mediums, I should be able to lean on them a little bit. But likewise, who in here is on the hard tyres? Because they definitely will not need to worry. Let's game it down already all over the back of me. Oh wow, a 1.5 second penalty there. That's really not what I want to do. I've been pushing the limits of that bus stop all week. I think finally we find out what those limits are. Oh, Dan's also got a 1/2 second bump. I picked up 1.5 seconds through that bus stop. That must have been a penalty on the way in and a penalty on the way out. It's got to be a double penalty. Went way too deep into there. Struggling to concentrate a little bit tonight, if I'm honest. I'm not going to get anyone number 1's way this time. If he wants to go through, I'll let him through. Looks like he's going to pop in behind me. Much more conservative way through there this time. And now we're going to drop almost to the back of the field, I would imagine. Here they all go by. Wheels as well. Way down to 8 with that penalty. Well, that's a lesson learnt for tomorrow. Be careful through the bus stop, it can be a race killer. What a bunch of cars in front. I'd love to get in amongst them. 5, 6 cars there. Can't count them at the moment. A little bit too far back at the moment. All jostling for position. Oh, Jack Kobe's off. How on earth do I get a 1 second penalty and Jack doesn't? That's just not fair. Worked hard to catch up and now going to pull right way back again. But unrecoverably far. Oh, I've got another half second. Goodness me, what is going on tonight? Picking up track limits like they're going out of fashion. Trouble is when you're doing okay and then you pull behind, you like try harder and harder and harder and harder and harder to stay and regain those places. Sometimes it's better just to forget that and just race. Run your own race rather than worrying about where you are and then overdriving the car and causing yourself more problems as I've done. Another car off, bank clock. Another half second served. So what's that, 2.5 seconds? Penalties plus the catch-up time. It's Ben with another 1 second. Picking up penalties like me. Right. Let's see what we could do now in this one, if anything at all. A lot of this is going to depend on slips and luck now. No way through there, Mitch. Ah, we're off. Okay, oh no. How did Jack get away with that penalty? I went wide, I lifted, and I've still got a penalty. Ah, he got hit. That will explain it. Moral of the story then is not go wide into that corner. So I don't know how many seconds I've lost in this one. We're 9.8 off of Gamer Dan that's out front. Gamer Dan saying he was going to be slow on his return, not raced in ages. It just goes to show that once you got it, you got it. Dan sure has got it. Ollie in second and Jacoby third at the moment. Right, what we've got to do is work on track limits now. Make sure that we stay within them. Will's car just starting to screech a little bit on the tyres there. Wondering if he's got softs on by any chance. Obviously, I'm not sure what people are running at this stage. At the moment, I just cannot find a way past him. All right, come on. But Will's under a bit of pressure there. Finally managed to get that move done. Number one pops next down the road, but long way, 3 seconds. Are any of the tyres going to go off for the guys up front, I wonder? Are any of them going to have to really look after their tyres? We will have to see. My tyre's looking good at the moment. Get that rotated, that was too wide. That's going to allow Will a chance to come back at me. And Pops to go away, of course. No slipstream either. So everything going against me up the hill. Defensive into this corner. .4 to Pops. 2.5 to Pops. Jetty Creamers, good evening. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Come on, go round. Wow. Oh. Sorry for coughing. Couldn't grab the mute button quick enough on that one. 2 seconds to Pops. Really giving this everything right now. Leaning on these tyres. So his pops. It's only 1.7. Number one pops is matching me for sector times at the moment. I need to brake a tad earlier into that corner. Come on, can we get 7th? 1.3, 1.2, 1.25. A little bit of a slide into that corner. 1.25 still, I think. Yeah, just gone out a little bit. Too much of a slide. Managing to close up a little bit through that one. 2 laps to run. We're now within slipstream. Let's not overshoot this one. Dab of second gear to get that slowed down. Into slipstream. Need all the luck in the world now. Need the costs and the sneeze to stay away. Dab a third just to get that slowed down on the way in there. I didn't want to use the brakes and get into too much of a slide. Right, now then, the problem I've got is 1 lap, and catching number 1 is one thing, as I know to my cost too many times. Catching is one thing, overtaking is another. Oh, how did I get a half-second penalty there? For goodness sake. I really do not want to win this one, this battle. Not only have I got to find a way past, I've got to build a gap as well. I think that's penalty is going to be game over. I just tried to encourage Pops to go a bit deep there. It didn't quite work. I managed to get through there. I think Pops' tyres might have gone. But he's going to come by me now. Or through me. One or the other. This is all going to be in the last couple of corners now. It's not enough. Not enough. Well done, Pops. He triumphs me once again. Oh my gosh. How many penalties? How many penalties did we have in that one? That is what you call penalty hell. And yeah, we need to do some practice. We can't do that tomorrow. Oh, game it, Dan. That was fun. Thanks. Gotta go have a good. Thank you for racing with us, Dan. Unfortunately, you were too good for me, mate. You just disappeared. Oh, there was nothing I could do. And then just penalty. I just racked them up like crazy tonight. Definitely need to not do that tomorrow. So more work needs to be done. And Frenchie, what a race. Oh, I tell you what a battle. I struggled to catch up with Pops. I got there, thought there might be an opportunity to get in front. We got in front, but we got our second penalty. And around here, there's no point getting in front if you're going to land yourself penalties and find yourself behind again. It's just not good enough. Not good enough, Mitchell Morgan. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, your result. Bear with me a second. Won't use that. Hang on a second. Eyes are watering. I'm coughing. Right, Jack Kobe, a 1:14.4 and the fastest lap. Ollie in second with a 1:15.0 and Wills in third with a 1:14.9. Greg White fourth. Gamer Dan came in fifth in the end. A great result, just 4.2 off for the first time racing in the longest time. Delox in sixth, number one Pop seventh. I got eighth. Ben Cock in ninth, Henny 10th and Will 11th. Jack Kobe, Ollie and Will's Racing 1, 2, 3. But absolutely fantastic to see Gamer Dan back racing with us this evening. Really pleased. That made my night, if I'm honest. And great to be back racing with our friend. Right. Frenchie, good night, my friend. Thank you for racing with us. Catch you a little later. Right, I'm just going to get this one set up. Now I'm just going to sort my nose out and I'll be back. So I will disappear just for a moment. We're at Sainte-Croix B for this one. I'm going to stick with the same car, but I will drop into... Oh, it's medium tyres anyway. So we are all going to be on the same tyres. And this race is going to be starting at 10 past the hour. So 12 minutes of practice, guys, for you to set your times. Jack Kobe has found his pods. I hope he didn't find them in the doggy do. I'm hoping he didn't find them in the doggy do. That's conjuring up all sorts. Somebody mentioned it earlier on. Wait till the puppy Yano passes and check it, said Ollie. Oh, that's conjured up just the worst thought in my mind. It reminds me of the car key thingies in Gone in 60 Seconds. But there we go. Oh, it's down the side of the sofa, says Jack. Right, let me just put you on board with somebody. Go on board with Wills. Just give me a minute. I'll be back. I just need to sort my nose out. Bear with me a second. For one horrible moment there, I didn't think I put myself on mute. Thankfully, I did. Rita, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to the channel this evening. Right, I need to get out on track and just do a couple of laps. Just so that I'm out at the back of the grid. Scattertrue. I've just seen that Ollie's comment there, which was woohoo. And I thought he said woof woof. I've got dog on the brain here. Their special friends are in the room. Stay out the wall, Mitch. There we go. Try to take the cable out of my headphones at the moment so I can go wireless. And struggling. I have to do those after I've done this little warm-up. That wire is really in tight. It does not want to come out. Hello, Coates. How you doing, mate? It's a bit warm in here tonight, I tell you. You will not want to stay in here for long. Right, here we go. Out lap done. Let's start this one. We've got a car in front that we can use with any luck. Wheels with a 222.4. That's what we're chasing, guys and girls. I was hoping to slipstream wheel. Alas, it's pulled over to let me through, which is respectful. That does now mean that I'm on my own. Oh, stay out the wall. Oh, big hit on the wall there. Mess that up too. Right, we're going to have to go again. This is rubbish, this one. What an awful lap. Regardless of how my brain is tonight, that was terrible. Bite at that one too. That's Kobe behind me. Will it be big bumps or little bumps tonight? I wonder. Little ones I hope, but given that corner it's going to be big ones. Completely miss the apex there. Late on the power there too. Here we go, it's a big bump. There you go, big bump. Tells me that I wasn't quick enough. Oh, that's in the wall. Now defensive into this corner. Not a lot of time left. That was a gentle one, thank goodness. For those of you wondering, a gentle slipstream, a gentle bump means a slipstream. A big bump means that I was too slow through the corner. Wheels with a 2:23.1. And he's got good time in there too. Slightly earlier break there. Slightest touch from there, so that looks like that was a good one. Well over the grass there. Oh, big bump there. Stay out the wall, Mitch. Oh, a slight bump there. Opportunity to chase Jack Kobe now. And then we will be going racing in just under a minute. So I'm going to bring this home. Just going to follow Jack through this last little sector and see what we can do to learn from the master himself. Almost too deep there. Clearly not learning a lot. Oh. I'm in the wall. I just slid. That's just undone all of the good that we did. Oh, it was looking like a good lap, but two wall taps didn't help. Jack Fury, State of Play, just started live. Good evening. Maybe a glimpse of GT8. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Is everyone getting a bug? There's certainly a cold that's going around at the moment. Right, we've got Jack Kobe, Wills, Grenster, Ollie, D-Locks, me, Rita, Outlaw One Pops, Henny, Will, and Stiggy in this one. Let's get this one underway, and we'll see how we go. I'm just a minute or so behind on this one. After this, we've got Grand Valley Highway in the GR3s, and then Sardegna Road Track A in the GR3s to round out this evening. We'll see how we go. So 5 laps, and 8 laps for those races. Oh, sorry, I'm coughing. I didn't get the what's it done then. God, we bogged down off the line there. Big time. Oh, it's a BMW in front of me. I wish that car was better. I really, really, really do. I'd be in it all the time. Number 1, sticking D-Locks, you're 1, 2, 3 at the minute. Rita taking a look up the inside into that corner. Nowhere through there, young lady. I need to try and close on D-Locks, get a slip. Rita was on fire last night. Had some really great races. Already closing on me in this one. Sticky into the gravel there. Possibly a little incident with D-Locks. D-Locks slowing up. Respectfully, should give that place back. Oh, number 1 pops out front. Not for the first time tonight. I find myself chasing down number 1. For the first time tonight, I know what tyres he's on. I know that it is an even and fair fight in this one. It might or might not have been in the last one. Oh, I tried a slightly different line through there and that did not work at all. Not one iota. Should have stuck to my normal lines. Now we're covering damage down this very, very long back straight and through this corner complex. That's put Rita right on the back of me again. Damage is still there. I'm going to struggle through this corner. I am struggling. All the time, number 1 running away. Damage cleaned. Damage is cleaned up, thank goodness. But 4 seconds down the road. That's a mammoth amount of time to make up. I don't think I'm going to manage that. Rita goes for the inside. Covered the wall. I think we just gifted this one to number one. Take our normal path through there. Number one pops, Jack Kobe and Gr.x. Number one pops some 5.5 seconds down the road now. A very nice, comfortable lead. Arm in the wall. Second gear didn't work. Rita with a far better corner than me. We might have a slip off of Gr.x, but it's not enough to hold Rita behind. Through she goes. And a whole barrel load of cars coming down behind us. Oh! I'm not quite sure what happened there. Everybody's still going, so I'm going to assume that that was me dropping that on my own. Just outside a slipstream at the moment. The guys up front working together. Oh, Stiggy in the wall, I think. No worries, James. Okay, right, Stiggy and Henny behind. Grenster and Rita out in front of me. One lap to catch them, and the remainder of this one. having to go a little bit defensive into that one. Compromise the exit a little. Just trying to keep Henny behind. Grenster finally makes it past Rita. Rita's just under a second in front. She goes for the inside into this one. Can she make that stick? Oh, Grenster and I going really deep on that corner. Talk about using all the track a little bit more. We need a good exit here. Following Rita off this time. Whoa. I think I just put Gr.x into the wall there. It's a bit too ambitious, the two of us going side by side through there. Sorry, Grenster. Looks like Grenster wants me to go in front. I'm not quite skillful enough to go through corners like that with top rank racers like Grenster. Occasionally I'll get it wrong. I'm pretty sure there was a bang of doors, and then the next thing I saw him in the wall. So I'm sorry, mate. That was gearing up to be a nice little end to the race, and I've just completely scuppered it for him. I was possibly a little bit too eager to catch up with the guys up front and stay with them. My eagerness got the better of me. Oh, Grenster knew I was going to let him by then. Oh, I'm so sorry, Grenster. So sorry, mate. My bad, that one. Oh. Trouble is, when you're racing against these really quick racers, you've just got to really go for it, and occasionally you get it wrong, and it spoils both your race and theirs, and it's gutting. But on the few occasions where you do go side by side and you have a ding-dong battle, it's great for both. And the other thing it does is your own confidence a world of good when you're racing against somebody like Grenster, and you can manage to keep it on the keep it going. No worries, William. I wasn't sure who we got involved with there, and if I'd known it was you, I would have backed out. I thought it was one of the guys up front. And Grenster, don't worry, we're racing sim drivers, and these things happen inevitably to even the best of us. I am sorry, Grenster. It was tight, and I just ran out of room. It just went wide, just popped him off. But you do the responsible thing. You just back out, race with that individual by way of an apology. That is all that you can do. The only other option is to not race people and let them go, which we don't want to be doing either. Right, Jack Kobe was your winner at 2:21.595. Number one, Pops, a fine second at 2:23.831. He was going really well out front. Dr.x in third with a 2:23.687. Ollie fourth, Will's fifth, Rita sixth, Henny in seventh, Stiggy eighth, Grenster really ninth with me 10th, and Will at the back there. That M4 GR4 just not a quick car. Jack Kobe, number one, Pops and Dr.x, you're 1, 2, 3 for that race. Right, this is one where I struggle. Oh, the highway to hell, this one. I really do struggle around here. Ollie says, what a race all. And, wow, let's get into this one and see how we go. I can't believe I'm still racing. I can't believe I'm still unmuted at the moment. I think that my cold and flu tablet has kicked in, which is good news for all of us. We've got 19 people watching at the moment. Thank you so much. It's very much appreciated. And I'm going to start this one at 22. So just over 10 minutes of racing, sorry, 10 minutes of practice, and then we will get into this one. Going to be a little bit over the 2 hours. I tried 5 races tonight, hoping we could fit them all in, but don't think we will. And it may well be the 15 laps Watkins Glen that has pushed us over. Okay, Discord and description say reverse. Have I got it? Have I got it round the wrong way? Oh, I'm going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to leave it the way it is. That's just me messing up again. What tyres? Racing soft. Stiggy says, watch this one. Should I watch this one? Do you know what? I might actually. I feel completely crackered. I might actually watch this and commentate it. I think you might be right, my friend. Will, mind you, will my voice be able to keep up with my brain? No. Will my voice be able to hold out? And will my mouth keep up with my brain? Oh, haven't got a clue. Haven't got a clue. Oh, I quite fancy doing so, Becca. Oh. Wow, what a night. It's been a good night of racing, I tell you, already. Stiggy's going to watch this one too. Just put the sound on. I had the sound turned down on the TV when I got the headphones on. But we won't go with the headphones for this one. Oh. All right, take the gloves off too. Get back on in a moment. Well, Will with a 1 second penalty. Unfortunately, I did set these races up right before the stream started. I was really late today. And for that reason, I just saw a Sardegna and didn't even notice reverse. Who have we got in this one? We've got Will's racing, Grenster, Ollie, Jack Kobe. I'm going to be sitting this one out. So let me just untick myself just for the moment before I mess myself up again. Some options open. So Will's racing, Grenster, Ollie, Jack Kobe, Henny and Rita. They are going to be your 7 runners. So we've lost quite a few people going into this one. I wonder why that's gone quiet all of a sudden. Let me just take it up a little bit. I am wearing it. I wasn't wearing it earlier on. DJI microphone. Oh, this is where it all gets a little bit leery. filters? No. I don't remember where it is. Set this. I'll leave you. I will get them in a minute. That's what I want. I think. No, it's not that either. I'm having a complete brain fog here. Add source, set colour, hide and mixer, order. Group, select the items, copy. There's a new version of OBS and it's disappeared. Interesting. Right, if I do that, I'm going to imagine that is that too loud or is that better? I've got the game at -18 and the DJI microphone at 0. Is that better or is that worse? Just keep talking whilst I type. So is the DJI microphone better or worse? I don't know why it should be different. It shouldn't be. I'm not doubled up on the game sound, so that's all looking okay. But I've come up quite a lot on the decibels. I'm up into the yellow now. Or the DJI microphone, so it should be better now. I'm hoping. Everybody's gone quiet. Nobody's talking to me. Is the DJI microphone better, or is it worse today? The other thing is, when I'm in the headphones, I'm often talking a little bit more loudly, so I might have gone from loud to quiet. We will have to see. Obviously. A few of the guys are racing at the minute, so Ollie says it sounds good to him. Okay, cool. I'll leave it at that for now. As I said, I'm not quite clipping into the red, which is good, but we are hitting into the yellow, so that's fine. It does look like the Elgato audio has come up a little bit actually, so that might be the case. But as long as it sounds good for Ollie, then that is good. Hopefully Rita will let me know in a moment when she's completed her laps. Right, when did we say we were we were going to go racing? When did I say? 40. So we've got 5 minutes of running to do, and then we will be going racing. Let me just put some information back on, and I'll give you an update of where we are at. So Jack Kobe out on track at the moment in the Ferrari. He's set a 147.818. Grenster in the Honda is a 148.632, nearly a second behind Jack Kobe. Ollie parked up in the BMW. He is nearly 2 seconds behind, and Will's in Hurricane 2.3 back. So we've got a big old mix of tyres here. Big old mix of cars and times here. Will is in the Porsche and struggling a little bit. He's 14 seconds back. Rita, no time. Number one Pops, no time. Henny and D-Locks in the pits at the moment. Will setting a 201.867. So poor Will's got quite some time to try and make up, but Jacoby running away with this in the Ferrari. I wonder if everybody's going to be jumping into the Ferrari now. Look at those headlights blaring as we come through the tunnel, and Rita chasing down Jacoby. Rita's the only, Jacoby's the only one in the 147s. Grenster the only one in the 148s. Ollie the only one in the 149s. And then we got Wills Racing and Rita as a 150. We'll have to see how the other ones pan out. But at the moment, it is looking rather interesting with regards to the times. Normally in these races, we find that it's very, very close with the top few racers, and in this one we are not seeing that at all. So often I turn around and say in the top four we are within half a second. The top four, we're looking at 1.7 on the nose between Jacoby and number one Pops in fourth. If we go back to Ollie in fifth, we're 1.863, and Rita nearly 3 seconds off the pace at the moment with cars behind her. So Jacoby, well, he's pushing track limits. He's had a penalty to serve, and Rita will almost definitely come through now. But Jacoby has put a blinding lap time in to set the benchmark for this one, with just a less than 2 minutes to run, guys. Less than 2 minutes to run in this one. Oh. Sorry for me sniffing and snortling. Thank you to everybody that has liked the video this evening. I really appreciate you. 21 likes, absolutely smashing. Appreciate that. And we stuck at around 5,550 subscribers at the moment, going up and down. I have my own theory as to why it's going up and down at the moment. Yeah, looking to try and get up to 5,600, and still some way to go at the moment. But thank you to everybody that subscribes to the channel. Really do appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody's support. Don't often talk about likes and subs, because I do feel that people will just like and sub if they want to. It's their choice. I know everybody says, oh Mitch, you should get up there and ask and remind people and beg, and I'm just not into that. I just feel if people want to, they will. If they don't want to, they won't. It's just the way that it is. And James says, I have to say I love the commentary races. I don't see any other streamers do it, and I love it. Oh, I love commentating. I really, really do. It is something I really, really do get a buzz out of. And when you're racing with these guys and you get people that are racing as closely and as fairly and as respectfully as they do here, it is an absolute joy to commentate on these races. And let's hope that we get into a banging race. So where are we? We've got Jacoby, Wills Racing, Grenster, Ollie, Gr.x, Rita, number one Pops, Henny and Will at the moment. As far as the lap times are concerned at this precise moment in time, and obviously it depends on who we've got out on track, but Jacoby will be leading us away with Grenster on the front row, with Wills and Rita on row number 2. Outlaw, number one Pops and Ollie on row number 3. We can just see that Will jumping ahead of Henny on row 4. Gr.x is in the pits at the moment, so I'm not quite sure where he is going to start, and obviously he could upset that grid order that I've just called out. Or maybe he hasn't set a time at all. I'm not quite sure. We will have to see. Hopefully everybody is ready, because we are at 22:40. We are ready to race, and it is going to be Jacoby, Wills Racing, Grenster and Ollie, Gr.x, Rita, number one Pops, Henny, Will Racing in this one. I am going to be watching this with Stiggy. Let's get underway, and we are going to be having 5 laps around Grand Valley Highway. It's the normal way round, not reverse as advertised. Apologise for my mistake, but I'm feeling very under the weather today, and I really don't care. It is what it is. Right, we will spectate. We will put some information on. It is late in the evening, We've got low sun in the sky, and it is going to be Dr.x that is going to lead us away with Henny, and then with Henny, Will and Ollie on row 2. Number 1, Pops and Rita on row 3. Wills and Grenster on row 4 with the others behind. We are 5 lights out, and we are racing at Grand Valley Highway. We are on a reverse grid, so Jack Kobe is at the back, but leading us into the first corner is going to be a Dr.x with Ollie tight behind. And then we got Grenster and Will. Oh, that was close side by side through there. I don't know whether that was an overtake. I wasn't quite quick enough with the camera to see. And then just behind, we've still got side by side action with, I think, Rita and potentially the Hurricane, which I think was Will's Racing. But we've got a big old gaggle of cars here that are real nose to tail, and still Rita's side by side with the Hurricane. And I think that is it Will that is involved with that one as well? I'm not quite sure. Number 1 Pops in a beautifully turned out black Porsche. I do like that, the Red Bull livery picked out in the dark black with a grey carbon livery on that, looking really nice. Rita just taking the inside line through there. Number 1 Pops having to drop in behind, but it is Dr.x out front with Ollie in second by 0.6 of a second. Grenster's 0.3 back, and then it is 1.3 back to Will, who's ahead of this little group as Rita takes a little look up the inside, and she can't quite get that one done and has to back out of that one. So as she didn't pump Will into the wall there, but Will is now just 0.2 ahead of Rita, who is we've got Jack Kobe closing fast behind. Oh, 3 wide as we go across the bridge. Who is going to come out ahead of this one? I think it might, it's still side by side. Rita's got the inside line, Jack Kobe on the outside. Wheels Racing's in this one. Number 1 Pops is in this one. We got 4 cars. I think this is potentially the back of the grid. It is the back of the grid. But boy, oh boy, we've got some racing going on here, and somehow Rita manages to come out ahead of the group here as Jack Kobe drops in behind number 1 Pops. Number 1 Pops will have the inside for this one. Oh, he's got 2 wheels on the gravel. Jack Kobe will be inside for here, and then it is the tight left-hander. Jack Kobe brakes really late, you saw that, and number 1 Pops trying to get up the inside. Unfortunately not quite able to make it. So as we come out of that little group, in 4th place it is Will, Rita, Wheels Racing, then Jack Kobe and number 1 Pops. These guys really locked together. We're not looking at the leaders at the moment because this is very much where the best part of the action is as far as I'm concerned. Out front is Dr.x, who is 1.2 ahead of Grenster, who is 0.3 ahead of Ollie, I should say. And then this little group, this battle that we're concentrating on. We're on lap 2 of 5 as we head into the right section. Overtaking opportunities as we go into the tunnel. Alas, everybody just tucks in behind each other, and it is a line astern as we go. Snaking train as these cars snake through the corners there. We're going to be carry on down the hill, sweeping across the elevation, and then up the hill through the final tunnel, and then it is the long drag up towards the start-finish line. So it is Will ahead of Rita, and Rita makes a move. She goes for the inside, breaks the toe. Can she get that done? She's had a lovely corner and a lovely slipstream. Takes the inside line, gets that move done beautifully. Wheels Racing trying to follow Rita through. Nothing that Will can do about that one. He has to tuck in behind. Wheels Racing taking advantage, working with Rita, working very nicely. So it's now Dr.x from Grenster, from Ollie, and then Rita at the head of this pack with Wheels Racing all over the back of Rita as she goes defensive into that corner. We've got number 1 Pops going a little bit wide into that corner, so he's going to have to get onto the back of this group again, and Rita going super defensive through most of these corners now. Wheels Racing has got Jack Kobe all over the back of him. Jack looking for a way up the inside, can't find his way through there. The lights blazing on that Ferrari, Wheels Racing will be thinking, what have I got to do to get that Ferrari off my back bumper? Well, one of the things you don't do, my friend, is let him through. Keep him there. Rita will thank you at the end of the race, no doubt, if you can do that. Jacoby goes for a little slide up the inside. He's got that Ferrari with a beautiful little four-wheel slide through that corner to get the rotation and on the power. He's got the inside line, and that was a textbook overtake set up from corner to corner. Lovely, lovely move from Jacoby there. I enjoyed that very, very much indeed. And he now sets off in pursuit of Rita, who's held that fourth place really, really well for a good number of laps. But on lap 3 of 5, Jacoby needs to find his way past so that he can then get on after Ollie, who is some 3 seconds down the road. Jacoby looking for the slipstream and the overtake. He's going to have to go around the outside of Rita. I know she's going to hug the inside for this one and make it difficult. Jacoby does go around the outside. Rita's going to have to leave room on the outside. She does. Barely a car's width, but it was enough. It was beautifully done. And still they go side by side. Rita on the inside there. She managed to claim that corner, and Jacoby needs to cut in behind. Jack now trying for the overcut around the outside once again. Rita says, you ain't coming through there, my friend. Oh, she's making that BMW wider than a double-decker bus right now. Absolutely no way for Jacoby to find a clean overtake at the moment. He will be watching, no mind. He will be learning. He will also be noticing that Ollie is gapping these guys now. Ollie 3.5 seconds ahead of Rita as she defends hard on Jacoby. I think that Rita at this point has settled for 4th place, not letting Jacoby through and then to work together to try and close on the leaders. Instead, she's trying to hold Jacoby behind. Just checking in with the leaders at the moment. It is Denotes 1.3 ahead of Grenster. Denotes going really well. He's been leading from the front here. Grenster is half a second ahead of Ollie. And those 3 guys are 3.6 ahead of Rita, who continues to stay ahead of Jacoby. And Jacoby, in his efforts to try and find a way through, has managed to pick himself up a half-second penalty. So that will give Rita the smallest of breathing spaces when they get to the penalty area, although I think that Jacoby is getting on with it now. He's gone around the outside as we go across the elevated section. So Jacoby does manage to get in front of Rita. Rita flashing a light saying, come on Jack, let's go. I need to try and gap number 1 Pops, who is 3 seconds behind at the moment. So while we were watching Rita and Jacoby, drama behind. Number 1 Pops dropped to 3 seconds, and Wheels Racing off the bat 2 seconds behind. I'm so used to Wheels Racing being up in the top 3. Unfortunately tonight is not his night. He's in the Hurricane. Out front in the Ferrari is Denotes. Did anybody see that? I'm going to say a god-awful electric Ferrari that has just been announced. Some people saying they like it. No, not for me. This is the classic Ferrari. What on earth Ferrari are doing going down the electric route? I really do not know. But it doesn't look right. Oh, it doesn't look right. Of course, all of the supercars are going to struggle in the electric era because they've got to make space for the batteries. We've already seen a number of the small hatchbacks that have been ditched because they are too low and small for batteries. So I think we're going to see more SUV type cars on the road with batteries, and I feel that a lot of the cars are going to lose their sportiness. But I'm hoping that the big sports cars, the big manufacturers like Ferrari, Porsche, Bugatti and that do not lose their identity, as I fear that Ferrari are. But Denotes coming across first, Grenster second, Ollie third, Jacoby is going to come across fourth, Rita gets a fine fifth, number 1 Pops in 6th, and poor old Wheels Racing some 16 seconds back. Either Wheels Racing has had a mare of a race, or that Hurricane was not the car of choice around there. His last lap at 2:23 I think he's had an issue around there somewhere. But what a race. A real treat from Rita with some fine defending with Jacoby there. The front three managing to gap the pack, and for a time there we had a whole bunch of cars that were really locked in together. Jacoby saying lovely race, Rita. Grenster, two DNFs in that one. Oh, we'll have to have a look at that one. Banana Head, thank you for we've got a I agree and a heart. I have to say I love the commentary races. So, we've already done that one. The new Ferrari is awful, says Ollie. I agree. And James O'Shea, that was a great race. Some close racing in that one. Your result, D-Locks with a 148.7. Grenster in second with a 148.714. 749 for D-Locks. Ollie also in the 148.7s with a 722. And then Jacoby, fastest lap, a 148.551. Rita picking up a 1 second penalty at the end there, but it didn't really matter too much. She came in fifth. Number one Pops in sixth. Wheels Racing in seventh. And then I do have a couple of DNFs to put into my register here. We are on the 2nd of June, and that is going to be Henny and also Will for that one. Not quite sure why, but there we go. If we get some reasons in a moment, I will put those into my ledger, but I'm not seeing anything at the moment. So your winner, D-Locks, Grenster second and Ollie's third. For once, Jacoby unable to find his way onto the podium, and I think that we have Rita to thank for that with some absolutely outstanding defending in that one. Okay, I was going to race this one, but I'm not going to lie. I am cream crackered. I am absolutely done in, I think. If we've got enough races, then I will probably commentate this one also. I did want to get out in the Genesis XGR3, but I am feeling completely whacked. And Rita just saying, thanks, Jack. You are hard to defend against. Oh, tell me about it. He sits, he waits, he watches, he learns. And at some point, he just waltzes around you like it is a waltz around the Blackpool ballroom. He just decides to go whichever way he wants, inside, outside, just knows what to do, where to place the car. Although Jacoby does say, Rita, you're hard to overtake. So, yeah, maybe Rita did keep Jacoby off the podium in that one. That would be quite the result. Right, I am going to get this one underway. You've got just under, you got 6 minutes, just under 6 minutes for this one, guys. And then I'm going to get this one underway. Jacoby says, this is very good practice for me. Rita, thanks, Mitch. Good night, everybody. Looks like we're losing Rita at the moment. Rita, I hope that everything improves with what's going on with you with the family at the moment. Thoughts and best wishes with you. I think we've lost Gamer Dan, but again, thoughts and best wishes with Gamer Dan, who's going through a tough time. Quite a few people going through tough times right now. It looks like I'm going to have to do this one because we're not going to have enough runners in this. So let me just tick in. Racing soft and racing medium tyres required. I'm going to start on the mediums, I think. And we will see how we go. Waiting for Jacoby and D-Locks to tick in. I'm not going to set a time. I'm just going to relax for a minute and a minute or two, and then we will get into this race. We're doing 8 laps around here, so it's a long-ish race. I will just remind everybody that we are 5 and 5 tyre and fuel. The randomizer actually said 6 and 6, but I seem to recall the last time we ran this one that the tyres were wearing a little bit too much following a recent upgrade. And I can't remember whether I adjusted them following that race. So I have dropped them down to 5 and 5 for this one to see how we go. And we do need to run both the racing soft and the racing medium tyres in this one. Both tyres are required, guys. Right. Oh, we've lost Jack Kobe. Has Jack gone? Ah, he's got to go also. So we've lost Jack as well. So now I am definitely going to need to race in this one. It is coming up for 11 o'clock. 5 races, unfortunately, just a little bit too much with the 10-minute qualifier. I will drop back to 4 in future, but I will run this one as advertised. Wills, Grenster, Ollie, me and Stiggy. Oh, 4 very, very fast races I am up against in this one. Number 1 Pop's also disappearing. Thank you very much for racing. Thank you to everybody that's raced with me this evening. I really, really, really cannot do this without you guys. And I really appreciate it more than I can say. I really, really do appreciate all of you coming out and racing every night and making this such a successful community in these streams so successful. I am going to get back into working on trying to get a few more people. But do you know what? I'm actually going to start this one a little bit early. If everybody is ready, can you give me an R? If I get enough R's, we'll get this one underway. If I get enough R's, I will just go. But I can't see us getting any more people in this evening. Grenster's ready. Wheels is ready. So Ollie, Deluxe and Stiggy. Let's see how we go. Let's see what they say. But yeah, I need to try and recruit a few more people. We got a big old number of people that have Wills has said he's ready, and then he done 6. Right, everybody's ready. Let's get this one underway. Yeah, we've got a lot of people that are registered with PSR, but there are, and the people have reaching out to me all the time. There are people that are taking time out from sim racing for various reasons, and for that reason, the numbers are a tad low at times. Though we had a good old number of racers midway through. It's just once you get to 10:30, people have got to be up in the morning. It's late. It's late. So as I said, thank you to everybody that has raced with me this evening. I really do appreciate it. Right. Let's hope I can keep it on the black stuff, not bump anybody in this one, and just get my head through this race. Looking forward to this one, actually. This is one of my old grinding tracks. Many laps around here in the BMW VGT, and already I've binned it. I did wonder whether this was going to be one race too many for me. I can't even get it on the track. My head is just pounding at the moment. Ollie, don't wait. Keep going. Keep going, my friend. Thank you for waiting, but there was absolutely no need for that. I'll even slow this car down. Should have gone with the BMW, shouldn't I? Just trying to get used to this Genesis. Going really deep into just about every corner at the moment. I know we're on the medium tyres. I will try and work with Ollie. We won't go for an overtake, but we'll see if we can work with him and catch up. But I have a feeling that Ollie will be quicker than me. Worried about this corner. Oh. I don't know what tyres other people are on. I'll continue to race with Ollie, so regardless of what tyres he's on, I will pit when he pits, which is not this occasion. Normally I think I would probably come in and ditch the medium tyres, but we'll continue to go. See if I have any chance I can try and stay with Ollie. Of course, he could well be on the soft tyres, which are going to make it quite difficult, but we'll see what we can do. He is on softs. He'll be pitting for the mediums, and I'll be pitting for the softs, which will make it an interesting close to the race. Ugh. Sorry for sniffing. I'm not gonna mute at the moment. Already 1.6 down the road now. Everybody else some significant distance down the road. I really appreciate Ollie stopping when I binned it all on my own. Very, very, very respectful. Well, we've got Grensters in to lose the medium tyres. Continues. Wrong pit stop from Grenster there. It will now be on the softs. Trying to stay with Ollie at the moment. If he comes in and I find he's on mediums, I'm going to cry. It is so much quicker. With wiggle waggling saying, come on Mitchell, catch up with me. Nearly dropped it again. Can't quite decide whether to come out of corners in second or third on this car. I tend to find that coming out in third gear, into the barrier hard there. Coming out in third gear seems to bog down. Second gear, the back end just sort of wants to cane you. Be Grenster already up behind me. Ollie's in. We can do the same, and we'll put the soft tyres on. Ooh, 4.9 laps of fuel. I'm going to put a little dash of fuel in there. Long pit in this one. So I'm just going to put a little dash of fuel just so that we don't need to fuel save. And we'll get going. Where's Ollie? There's Ollie. I didn't actually see what tyres he was on. Stiggy in, losing the medium. Definitely do not want to come out there in first gear. I can't even think what gear I'm in at the moment. Come on, Mitchell. just took Ollie out then. I would definitely say we're on different tyres here, without question. I should have looked. Wheels is in to lose the softs. Well, I forgot where I was going. Beautiful line through there. I've gone too deep. I'd like to say that was dirty air, it wasn't. I just went way too deep. And again. Stay over to the left, sweep across to the right, and then bring it over, picking up the inside of the corner there. Even if Ollie's on the quicker tyres, it's still leaving me for dead. Pulling away down this straight. I'm setting blue sector times, but still Ollie going well. Getting some air time on the channel. That's about all. I can't catch him at the minute. He's just too quick. Grenster out front, D-Lock second and Wills in third. Pit stop's done for all of those guys, I feel. Just trying to close this gap to Ollie. Failing miserably, as is often the case. Definitely better GR4 racer than I am a GR3. 2.3 seconds to Ollie now. He's just having a laugh with me. Running away now. Grenster, Deluxe, Wheels and Stiggy. Those are your top 4 with Ollie 5th. And I'm running 6th and last, and with my spin some 30 seconds off the pace. Ollie even slows down for me to catch up. That's how bad I am tonight. Now he's going to put me under some pressure. He's just toying with me. I'm his plaything for tonight in this race. Watch him come around me very, very quickly anytime he wants. He's right there still already, look. He's going to do a Jacoby on me. He's going to give me a light tap if I have a good corner, and I'll put him in greatly heavy tap if I had a bad one. You watch. I can tell. I just know it's coming. I'll go a big old whack in a minute to say, Mitch, you're too slow. Final lap. Ooh. Here comes the thump. There you go. Mitch, you got it wrong. I got it wrong. I could tell I got it wrong. Is he going to give me a big tap or a little tap? Well, we got the fuel right. That was about all. A little bit over, but... he still managed to get me over the line. Oh, Ollie, thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. And yeah, it was really one race too many for me, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm done. I am completely done. Ollie, I hope you feel better tomorrow. I hope we both feel better tomorrow. And anybody else that is out there with coughs and colds and illnesses at the moment, let's just hope we all get a little bit better. I am going to be heading off to bed very, very, very quickly. I am absolutely sweating buckets at the moment. My head is pounding. My nose is streaming. I'm desperate to cough, but I don't want to cough because my pain in my head completely explodes. Let's get the little violins out. Little violins for Mitch. No, seriously, I hope everybody's feeling a little bit better. There's so many coughs and colds and things going around. Summer cold season here in the UK, I think. Sorry for coughing. Grenster first with a 142.008. A Deluxe in second with a 142.151, and Wheels Racing a 142.075. Wheels Racing finally on the podium tonight. Nice one. Good to see. Stiggy going well in fourth, and then me and Ollie at the back there. Ollie with the fastest lap, the only one in the 141.9. So congratulations, Ollie. Small consolation, but thank you so much for dropping in behind me. And yeah, like I said, hopefully you'll get better tomorrow night, guys. We will be in the Hulky Racing BTCC Championships from 9 o'clock. All being well, I'll be better, and all being well, I'll be in streaming from around about 8:30, where I will be doing a few laps to get warmed up and to get myself ready. Talking about that, I'm just going to jump out of the room, because the one thing that we all need to remember to do, and this is a reminder for those of you that are still with me, and for those of you that aren't, well, too bad. Good night, Banana Head. Good night, Ollie. Good night, James. Good night, everybody. Yeah, for those people that, well, they'll all remember. But I'm going to head off. I'm going to grab my Elantra before I forget. I'm going to jump into it, and I'm going to change the oil, etc. So I've got two Elantras. I've got one that I use for practicing. That is the one with the Willie Schultz livery on it. And then I have my race car, which is this one down here. And what I am going to do before I do anything else is I'm going to jump in, and I'm going to make sure that everything is all ready for tomorrow. The engine should be fine. The oil is excellent, but I'm going to treat it to a few litres of new oil. And with that, I am going to grab a ticket. Good night, William. I'm going to grab that ticket. We'll have a quick look and see what we get. And then I'm going to bid you all a very good day, evening, morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have yourselves a really, really good one. And I will be back tomorrow. Like I said, 8:30, I hope. 9 o'clock latest. Oh, we nearly got a 500,000 credits there. We need lots of credits because we're going to get those new hypercars soon. And I'm suspecting that some of those are going to be jolly expensive. And we've only got, we're just under 10 million credits at the moment. So I think that those hypercars are potentially going to wipe that out, even if I've got enough for all of them. So I could be doing some grinding. Anyway, have yourselves a great one. And I am going off to bed now. Catch you later. Bye.